So everyone's in agreement? Great. Okay, so the next topic on our discussion list is hydrofracking. I didn't even know that was a global issue, but okay.
Of course it's a global issue. Our global fossil fuel supply is running out, and we should spend our time and money focusing on renewable energy.
Alrighty, so global position on hydrofracking. Any comments?
Why do we need a global position on hydrofracking? It should be up to the country whether or not we want it.
Yeah, we've been hydrofracking in New Zealand for over 20 years and we're totally fine. Haven't you seen The Hobbit?
What does that have to do with hydrofracking? Was Mordor a hydrofracking site with throwing the world's biggest drill?
Hydrofracking is completely banned in France. A global position on this issue will not change our policy.
So how do you all get your electricity then?
Nuclear energy. 80% of France's power comes from nuclear energy, and we have some of the cleanest and cheapest energy in all of Europe.
Well, aren't you a special snowflake? Seriously though, we've been hydrofracking in the Taranaki region since 1993 and we're totally fine.
I'm glad the orcs haven't taken over the Shire yet, but the environmental impacts of hydrofracking in Ireland would be huge. It's probably one of the worst places to drill. Ireland has a ton of underground aquifers. There's water nearly everywhere. The Shannon River, which, need I remind you, is one of the biggest rivers in Europe and flows through our country. All this water could be potentially polluted if we start hydrofracking. Why would we want to take that risk?
Aw, scared of hurting the poor little Loch Ness monster.
What? That's in Scotland.
Oh, whatever, man. Shell gas in South Africa will be a game changer, and in a good way. As in, we're third in Mario Kart, and bam, Blue Shell takes out first and second place guy. We got some exploration going on in the Karoo Desert. We can hydrofrack there. We're doing it.
But eventually, that supply is going to run out, and everyone is going to pass you as you fall off Rainbow Road. Now, if we all switch to nuclear energy...
Shut up, France. Not everyone is comfortable with the possibility of a nuclear meltdown or the apocalypse.
Excuse-moi? Our nuclear energy is perfectly safe due to regulations and constant...
Okay! It seems like each country has its own opinion and policies concerning hydrofracking. A global policy may be impossible.
I refuse to believe that. We need a global policy, and it needs to be the right one. We need to work together and start using renewable resources before all the oil and natural gas runs out. Boo hydrofracking.
When our exploration results come back in a couple years, and we decide to hydrofrack, you can't stop.
You know what? No, you don't get to speak. You thought that Nessie lived in Ireland.
I actually agree with South Africa. Not about the Loch Ness Monster. But we all have our own policies in place and none of us are willing to change them.
What do you think, America?
Well, I'm pretty undecided. I mean, some parts of me are screaming, don't do it! But other parts are screaming, do it, do it. You know, like low gas prices.
Mon Dieu, you are useless.
Why are we called the United Nations if we don't unite? This is the future of our planet we're talking about, people.
Maybe we can just agree to disagree. Like, that's what the saying says.
No, this is all a joke. What is this anyway? This is just a piece of paper on a plastic knife. You know what? I'm done here.
Sit down,
No,
Aaron.
you sit down.
No, you're being disrespectful, okay? Those are standard issue United Nations flags that were provided by generous sponsors, including...
I don't care. Good luck agreeing to disagreeing. I'm gonna actually go make a difference in the world.
Okay, on to our next topic. The disappearance of the honeybee?
Honeybees! Hydrofracking and none of us are going to want to do...
Oh, no. Say it again! Say it again!
There is no yelling here. We're a United Nations meeting.